Welcome, MW, and we'll again trading crypto. Today we're going to do a tutorial about Prime XBT, about the only exchange in the world, crypto exchange, that offers Forex trading, indices trading, commodity trading, and a lot more. Also crypto, obviously. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do it and why I'm very excited about this platform. So this platform is, in my opinion, the only one in the world crypto exchange that offers to trade indices, Forex, and commodities on using my USDT without having to transfer fiat money. So I've been doing some research past months, and I can very easily say that at this moment, Prime XBT is the only one that offers this. There are some other exchanges also offering sort of indice trading, but the problem is that there is very low liquidity. Prime XBT has been focusing on Forex and financial markets for years, and they're very famous about it, and they have been rebranding their webpage and trading platform and making it more user-friendly for retailers that are interested in trading financial markets using their crypto. So let me dive in directly. This is a demo account, by the way, so just in case that you want to hack this account, it's just fake money. So this money is not real. So let me first of all start with crypto. So you can, by the way, you can deposit money over here. I'm not going to do a deep dive in how to open up an account. How to open up an account is very simple. There's a link below. They created a big campaign for the GTC members. You can get a lot of free money if you deposit. You're gonna get bonuses. It's a lot. You just check it. Use the link below. There's a marketing campaign running for the people that want to start trading on Prime XBT. Let me be very honest with you guys. I'm not so, the bonuses, it's fine that you can get bonuses, etc. It's a welcome bonus. For me, it's more about the trading, and it's more about making money, because the real money is you're not going to make it out of bonuses or whatever you're going to get for free. The real money, you're going to get it if you start trading. So for the ones that have been following me for a while, I talk a lot about the US 500, the DAX, Chinese stocks, Chinese markets, indices, Forexes, DXY, about GPY. And, a lot of retail fan members have always been telling me for years now, please, MW, can you give us a platform where we can trade those too? Because if you would be at my live streams, if you want to, by the way, join the live stream where you can get the best education, trading education ever, and also financial market updates at least three times or more a week about crypto, altcoins, financial markets. You're gonna get the best offer out there. If you want to join us, there's a link below, and you can. I think it's 49 bucks a month, and you can join our live streams, and you can get really the best education out there. So basically, for me, this platform, you can trade Bitcoin and some altcoins over here, but for me, this platform is more focused on financial markets. So let me take you to the crypto section. Over here, we got this is basically, guys, just the same, just like from Blofin, from Bitunix. So most of my crypto trading happens on Blofin or Bitunix. You're gonna trade on Blofin, Bitunix, by the way, links are below. But for me, Prime is more. Listen, if you're gonna put a lot of money in here trading financial markets, well, and you want to trade some Bitcoin, you can just flip to the crypto futures, and then you can trade a lot of Bitcoin. By the way, the volume is super solid on Prime XBT if you're gonna trade Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the big cap coins. So you can trade it over here. I'm not gonna dive in too much, but it's just over here. You can flip it to USDT. You can use market limit, stop loss, take profits, buy, sell. It's basically, it's just exactly the same, just like Blofin and Bitunix, and I think all of the exchanges. By the way, you're seeing the volume candles over here. Please, if you're educated by me, just do like this. You just don't need those. So basically, over here, you got this platform. They're using trading view, just like all of them. Again, guys, this is just the same like all of them. So you can over here change your cross, your leverage. They go to 200, by the way, for the ones that are interested in trading on 200x. but you can trade a lot, and it's super user friendly. You guys can see. By the way, something I want to show you guys. A lot of people, they just still don't know this, but if you would want to sell over here, you just click on the plus, then you can sell over here. You see over here, it's got to sell, and then just place order. There you go. And this is a limit order that you just placed on this level, and you can also put it up and down. So if you want to think, okay, well, Bitcoin is going a little bit more up, I don't want to get hit, I think it's going up, you can just click like that, and then you modify, and then there it is. So it just isn't. This works the same if you're doing it on. By the way, I don't know if Prime XBT is integrated to TradingView, but this is how it also works on TradingView. So let me just remove this. So cancel order. You can also move your stop loss. It's all the same, guys. It's, this is just basic. Every exchange has got the same. So let me just fun. Let me just open up a short over here. So you do like this. Okay, well, okay, place up, and there you go. So here it's running. It's looking super good, by the way, guys. So the trading platform is super fast, super good. So here's the amount, 0.01. Well, this is a little bit of the spread, I think, and over here is the 0.08 cents that we're on a loss. So while it's running, you can just put over here, close. And by the way, guys, also over here, if you want to share your P&L, a lot of people, they still don't know how to share P&Ls. This is how you share the P&L. So this is when you see, this is the P&L. I already asked Prime XBT to make these P&Ls a little more beautiful, or allow your partners to put their logos on here. They're working on that one. So by the way, guys, if you're gonna share your P&L, please don't, the amount, we are not interested in the amount. So, it's also for your own protection, because when you're open on social media and you're sharing your P&Ls and people see a certain amount of money there, you could get flagged for a hack. So they could start chasing you because they see that you're up. So I really never care about the amount of money. And how do you do that? You just click on this P&L and it disappears. So over here, we got only the percentages and with the short, etc. So that's it, and you just copy it, and there you go. So enough about that. So we're running in green. Well, let's close it because we never let green turn into red. So there it is. So that was the trade on Bitcoin. And by the way, for the ones interested, there are not a lot of altcoins out here. They got SHIB, they got Inch, Avid, ADA, Algo, AVAX. As you guys can see, BNB, they got BTC, Polkadot, Eagle. So Ethereum. So as you guys can see, TRX, the big names, VeChain, are over here, XRP, XLM, XTC. So the big Solana, the big names. So I think that they are really focused on financial markets, in my opinion. And I think they should also, because they are the market leader, and also own the monopoly over there. So I think that crypto, that what they did is they just put on the big crypto assets, and I think because they don't have a lot of altcoins, the volume should also be super solid over here if you're trading on high volume, and also on those big altcoins like Cardano, like Solana, like XRP, like Ethereum. So I think it's great to trade them also over here. But for me personally, I'm gonna be super honest, I trade my crypto mostly because I like to trade a lot of these small cap coins. I do it on Blofin or Bitunix. It's that simple for now. So for me, this is more focused on the PX trader, just like you're seeing over here. So talking about that, let's dive into it directly. So here it is. So this is there. So first of all, what you're gonna do is I want you to go to all markets. So click on it, and over here you got it. So we start with commodities. So commodities over here, look at this. This is mind-blowing. I'm getting super excited about this. You know why? You can try, I've been trading a lot on the most famous brokers in the world that you all know. I've been trading a lot out there. But I like sometimes to just non-KYC, use my crypto, for my cold wallet, just put it in. I want to trade commodities. I want to trade Forex. I want to trade indices. I want to trade whatever it is. So I want to trade it. Also, if it's KYC, by the way, but I don't want to use my fiat money. I want to use my crypto, USDT, USDC that I've been making on trading crypto, and I want to use that to make even more money on financial markets. So that's, I've been begging a lot of exchanges out there, please offer this, but there's no one that did this so far. So Prime XBT has been focusing on this for years and years now, and they are by far the number one. There is really nobody I can find that offers the same like Prime XBT, because they own the liquidity. So first of all, what you got over here, you got the commodities. So look at this. Aluminium, Brent, cocoa, coffee, copper, cotton, crude, gasol, gold, lead, natural gas. This is one of my favorite, by the way, to trade, natural gas. We got orange, silver, silver, also one of my favorites, sugar. Oh, it's, you know, you've got over here, this is gold. Then you got, you know, I think this is just mind blowing to me. For me personally, I get excited when I see this. And let's go to the next. For example, let's go to Forex. Look at this. Oh, boom, boom. Look at this. Look at this. This is really mind blowing. This is a crypto exchange. Look, this is why I'm telling you, these guys have been, you know, I think, I don't know it for sure because I have to do some more research on it, but I think that the Prime XBT is sponsored or is just a daughter from a very big broker that is, you know, that trades CFDs. That's what I think. And, you know, they have been doing this for years and years. So it's not like this is something new, something scammy. No, these guys have a big record and have got a lot of reserves. You can do your own research on that one. So these guys are owning years and years of experience in offering as a crypto exchange these Forex. Look at this. Look at it. This is really mind-blowing. So let me give you, for example, one of the, if not the number one, the number one Forex pair. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Come over here. So this is the number one. Euro against the US dollar, as you guys can see over here. So this is basically what you, the markets are not closed, so we cannot test it. So, you know, you can get a little bit of rest in the weekends when you're trading Forex or you're trading. Oh, by the way, they wanted to change it. They want to open up the NASDAQ 24/7. So until then, well, in that case, that would be even better for the Prime XBT users. So this basically, guys, you can, you know, you can do whatever it is that you want over here. But by the way, I wanted to explain you guys something. A lot of people, what they are struggling is trading CFDs, Forex, commodities is not the same like trading crypto. Because on crypto, you have like, you know, you can change your leverage by 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. And, you know, it's a total different. And you got a liquidation level, etc. This is not the same, guys. Over here, if you want to trade, you have to keep in mind that it's all about your margin. So this is your margin. So the margin is 10K in this case, and based on your margin, you're trading. The leverage, it starts, there's 30x, there's 50x, there's 100. It depends on how big your amount of position is. I'm gonna share with you the explanation about this in more details once you have joined us. But there is a system how they work. But for you, the most important part is it's the same like if you would trade using, for example, IBKR, or you're gonna use. It's about the margin. So, for example, let me show. Let me give you guys an example. So let me go. For me, one of the most important ones is this one, because these are the ones that I personally trade most. It's the indices. So we got the Dow Jones, so we got China, we got the Euro 50. So for example, let me use this one, German, because I've been talking about this one a lot. So you can over here, what you can do is you can put it on, for example, the 4 hour. So we're over here on the 4 hours. So you put it over here. By the way, this is PX Trader. So this is not TradingView that they're using over here, but this is what most Forex traders use, by the way. So what you're gonna do is over here. So for example, suppose that you want to sell. So you want to sell. So for example, the current price is 709. Markets are closed, by the way, now, so you cannot open up now. But let's just say I want to put in an order. So I'm gonna put an order, for example, at 806. Okay, so the amount, this is now very important, what I want to show you. The amount was 0.01 automatically added over here. But the most important part that you have to check is over here, your margin impact. So if I got 10K, 10,000 USDT, and my margin impact is 1.4, this is nothing. This is peanuts. It's a very, very, very low position. But this is how I want you guys to start trading, to know, okay, wait a minute, my margin impact is 1.43 USDT. So this is nothing. So let me make it, for example, 0.5. So my margin impact is now 71. So let's just, you can over here, by the way, do a stop loss. You can put in a stop loss, etc., etc. You guys know that I'm not a big fan of that, but let me send the order. So new information. So sell 0.5 German. Okay, 30. Okay, GTC stop loss cannot set, confirm. Let's see what's going to happen. As you guys can see, my order is set over here. This is my order. Once your order is out there, guys, very important, you can add it, replace the order, confirm. See, you can play with it how you want. So you just push on it, you can put another, and you can also add another one. So this is basically the most important part that I wanted to show you guys, is the impact. So you don't, you have to keep an eye on your margin. So for example, let me just say, if the margin dries up, it means that you could get liquidated. What does it mean by liquidated? You're gonna lose your money. So you always need enough margin. But the good thing about this is what I like about using the USDT, is that you can put a stop loss, by the way, so you'll never get that trouble. But let's just say that you are a high risk trader. What you can do is, and this is what I love, is, for example, when I'm going into a trade and I'm going pretty heavy and I'm seeing that my margin is drying up, for me, it's just a matter of 2-3 minutes for my cold wallet transfer to Prime, and there it is, voila. And then when I'm out of the trade, I send it back to my cold wallet. So this is how I play around with it. So basically what you have to keep an eye on is you just play with it. So for example, let's just say you want to trade, let's just say you want to trade the NASDAQ. But I understand that a lot of people, they have no clue because they have no experience in this, because they're always just trading crypto with leverage. There they can understand that, but they don't. So what I want you to do, just play with it. So for example, if you wanna open up. So for example, you wanna buy, you wanna long this, you just open up a position. For example, you open up a position 0.5, and then you just send order, and then you just gonna buy. Now you cannot see it running, but when markets open, you're gonna see this running. And while you're seeing it running, you can adjust yourself how big your position should be, so you're safe trading. So you're trading the MW-TRADINGWORLD style. You can adjust it yourself. You can see yourself how hard it goes or how slow it goes. And that's how you're gonna do it. And also keep in mind that your margin needs to be always very fast. So like when I've got like on crypto, how I educate you guys about your liquidation level should be at least 3 to 5x above. It's the same over here. So if you got a 10K portfolio, I want your margin that you're using for one position, for one trade, should never be more than, let's say, $200. So never, ever, ever, because it goes very hard if the trade goes against you. But you should, every one of you, when you're gonna start trading over here, I want you to just start playing around with low amounts and slowly start increasing those amounts. That's how you do it, because once you understand it, it will go, because I can explain you guys some numbers over here which you could use, but I don't know what your margin position will be. So if you got 10K or 100K or 50K or 20K or 5K or 1K, because you have to see it like this: when you're trading CFDs, only with $1,000 you can make a lot of money. It goes very hard. It goes very hard, just like on crypto. But you have to know how to position yourself. In my opinion, you know how my style is, I like to deposit always a big amount, so I'm always safe. So if a trade goes against me, I can also DCM myself out of it in profits. That's my style. So basically that's it. So this is what we got. We got also, by the way, we've got some shares. The shares, there are not a lot of shares out here. They've got like Coinbase. They've got like a MicroStrategy. Netflix is over here. Tesla is over here. So the famous ones that are traded a lot. But to be honest, they asked me, do you want to add more stock? To be honest, for me, the most important ones are over here. These are the ones I trade the most, together with the commodities and the Forex pairs. So this is what I like to trade most, especially this China one and the Dow Jones. And I like to trade German 30, also this 50. I like to trade Japan. I like to trade the NASDAQ. I don't like to trade the Netherlands, by the way. And this is the number one, by the way, the S&P 500. So this is the number one. This will be traded most. And we got also the UK, the FTSE over. So basically, these are the most important ones to trade. And I think that, in my opinion, what I'm doing is, like the indices are like 70% of what I trade, and then come a little bit of commodities and also Forex. So that's basically, so for everyone that has been waiting for very long, MW, when can we finally start trading this? This is how you trade them. I want every single one of you guys to start trading it, either on a demo, or you're going to use the best way. By the way, I wouldn't use demo. I would just put in, for example, put in an amount that you want to deposit, and always start trading with low, very low, but they will automatically give you the low amount. So you just start with the low amounts, and when you see your P&L running up and down and your margin going up and down, that's when you start understanding for yourself how big or how small you can go into any position out there. So this is very important, by the way, guys. I think also for the high volume traders, by the way, that are gonna join me, we're gonna trade a lot on Prime XBT. So be prepared for that one. Make sure that you own an account on Prime XBT, and everyone else also, by the way, because this is finally, I think that this, I know for sure, because I couldn't find any other exchange. This is the only exchange out there that is offering this. Or you have to go to, the big brokers out there, trade with fiat money over there. But if you want to do it the crypto way, that, under the radar way, if you want to do it that way, well, Prime XBT is your best go. So the link is below. Open up an account. By the way, for the ones that want to join the free private group, there's going to be a new free private group. You have to be trading on Prime XBT on a certain amount of volume. So once you open up an account on Prime XBT, you deposit it and you started trading, DM me your UID, please. So how can we DM the UID? There is a link below my Twitter page. You can DM me on Twitter. You can DM me this. But now there is a link on Linktree. So you can DM us either on Twitter, you can DM us on Telegram, and DM GTC Insider. So just use the link of Linktree. There you'll find all our socials, and you can DM us over there. There's a form out there, and then you might join one of our trading groups, and you start making a lot of money, not only in crypto, also on the financial markets. And as I've been showing you guys, let me show it at the end of this. No, I cannot show it better. I cannot switch my screen, but I've been showing you guys, for example, something people just don't seem to understand is that, for example, this one, MicroStrategy, has been doing better than Bitcoin past, better than Bitcoin past months. So don't underestimate, please don't underestimate these stocks. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This thing did better, outperformed by far Bitcoin. So don't underestimate these stocks, because especially with President Trump in the house, it's going to be very volatile. And when it's going to get very volatile, it also means that we are going to make a lot of money. So yeah, the link is below. Open up an account. DM us your UID, please. And I would say enjoy the bonuses that Prime XBT is offering you for now. Thanks all for watching. Have a nice one, and bye-bye.